The top 300 monsters of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Hey there, folks. Globe ever wondered what mysteries lurk in the shadows of the world's most infamous nuclear disaster site? Join me as we journey into the heart of the Chernobyl exclusion zone, where legends whisper of creatures born from radiation and abandonment. Back in 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine had a catastrophic meltdown. The fallout? An eerie ghost town frozen in time and a whole lot of speculation. Over the years, stories have emerged about bizarre creatures and supernatural occurrences in the area. Today, we're counting down the top 300 monsters rumored to haunt the remnants of Chernobyl. From mutated beasts to haunting spirits, buckle up for a wild ride. Roller coaster, we'll be ranking them based on their notoriety, creep factor, and the legends surrounding them. Section 1. Mutated beasts of the wild. Alright, let's dive in. The first 100 monsters on our list are the wild, mutated animals that reportedly roam the Chernobyl forests. Imagine a rabbit the size of a wolf. Locals speak of these gigantic hares with glowing eyes that dart through the underbrush. Twice the heads, twice the fear. These wolves are said to hunt in packs, their extra heads giving them an edge. Graceful yet eerie, these deer supposedly emit a soft glow, making midnight strolls extra spooky. Cute but deadly, chipmunk, these squirrels are rumored to have a venomous bite that can paralyze their prey. With skin as tough as metal, these boars are virtually indestructible, charging at anything that crosses their path. Extra legs mean extra speed. These foxes are said to outrun any predator or unlucky human. A bear that can blend into its surroundings? Yikes. These guys are the ultimate hide-and-seek champions. Rats with too many legs scuttling about in the dark. Need I say more? Majestic yet terrifying, these lynxes are rumored to take flight under the full moon. Almost invisible, these toads are more felt than seen, lurking near the still waters. From electrified eels that shock anything nearby to snakes that can mimic human voices, the mutated beasts category is packed with spine-chilling creatures. Section 2. The haunting spirits. Moving on to the ethereal. Ghost from Monsters 101 to 150, we're stepping into the realm of ghosts and spirits said to haunt Chernobyl. A ghostly figure that emits a faint glow, often seen wandering the abandoned streets. Soft whispers in the wind that seem to come from nowhere, driving trespassers mad. These spirits mimic sounds, making it hard to tell what's real and what's not. Unlike traditional banshees, this one doesn't scream. Its silence is what's truly terrifying. Ever felt like a shadow was following you? These entities are said to be the cause. A protector spirit, perhaps? Some say it watches over those who respect the zone. Sounds of sobbing with no source, believed to be spirits lamenting the past. Representing those who had to leave their homes behind, this apparition roams the empty city. You can't see it, but you can feel its gaze. Creepy. Spirits that can make you lose track of time, leading to confusion and disorientation. Continuing to Monster 150, featuring phantoms of former workers, ghostly children playing in empty parks, and more tales that keep even skeptics on edge. Section 3. Human mutations and hybrids. Now, things get a bit more human. Grimace Monsters 151 to 200 are about mutated humans and hybrids. Said to have psychic abilities, this entity can project thoughts into your mind. A solitary figure that gathers bones, but for what purpose? Can change its appearance at will, mimicking other humans or animals. Its intense stare can paralyze you in place. Those eyes, haunting, rumored to mold its own flesh into weapons or tools. Gross and terrifying, feeds off the energy of living beings, leaving them drained. Once a worker, now a lost creature digging tunnels beneath the plant. Limbs elongated, this entity crawls swiftly through tight spaces. A child's apparition, but with a sinister twist. Appears human but is entirely hollow inside. Knock, knock. Up to Monster 200, including tales of hybrid creatures like half-human, half-animal beings, and others with extraordinary abilities born from the radiation. Section 4. Elemental anomalies. Time to get elemental. Milky Way Monsters 201 to 250 delve into beings that embody natural forces gone awry. Bolts of lightning that move with intent, possibly even consciousness. A being engulfed in flames that doesn't burn anything it touches. Freaky. A moving cloud of poisonous gas with a mind of its own. Wherever it goes, chaotic weather follows. Raindrops that burn, controlled by this malevolent force, causes tremors and shifts in the ground. Step lightly, small balls of energy zipping through the air, sometimes playful, sometimes dangerous, can disrupt electronics and compasses, leading explorers astray. A mist that can envelop and disorient you in seconds brings sudden drops in temperature, freezing everything in its vicinity. All the way to Monster 250, featuring beings like the Windhowler, the Dust Dweller, and others that seem to control or embody natural elements in eerie ways. Section 5. Mechanical Nightmares. Last but certainly not least, Monsters 251 to 300 are the mechanical nightmares. Robot, a massive robotic figure that roams the industrial areas, creaking and groaning. A spider-like machine with gears and cogs, crawling along the walls. Burrows through metal and earth alike, leaving destruction in its wake. A beast made entirely of moving parts, snarling with grinding metal sounds. A dog-like robot with red glowing eyes, guarding the secrets of the plant. Tiny flying machines that act as one, surveilling intruders. An amalgamation of rusty machinery that lumbers slowly but relentlessly. A humanoid robot that may have once served humans but now has its own agenda. A snake-like machine that can slither through electrical lines. You hear the ticking before you see it. A machine that's always counting down, but to what? Continuing to Monster 300, we encounter the Steam Sentinel, the Binary Phantom, and others that blur the lines between technology and the supernatural. Phew, that was quite the list. Cold sweat smile. Let's take a moment to recap the top 10 most terrifying entities we've discussed. Two-headed wolf, whispering wraith, skin shifter, the mind melter, living lightning, the firewalker, the leech, cyber hound, the drone swarm, rust colossus. Theories and explanations. So, why do these legends persist? Well, the Chernobyl disaster left a permanent mark on our collective consciousness. The area's high radiation levels and abandoned structures create the perfect breeding ground for myths and legends. Some say that these stories are a way for us to make sense of the tragedy, giving life to the unseen effects of radiation. Others believe that the isolation and eeriness of the exclusion zone naturally fuel our imaginations. At the end of the day, human beings have always been fascinated by the unknown. Whether it's the dark depths of the ocean or an abandoned nuclear site, we can't help but wonder what's out there. But remember, behind every legend is a lesson. Chernobyl stands as a reminder of the power of nature and the potential consequences of technological mishaps. High voltage, thanks for joining me on this thrilling journey. Glowing star, as we take one last look at the haunting landscapes of Chernobyl, I invite you to share your thoughts. Have you heard any other stories or myths about the area? Drop them in the comments below. Speech balloon, credits and call to action. Big shout out to all the storytellers and researchers who keep these legends alive. Books, and of course, thanks to you for watching and being part of this community. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any future adventures. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore the top 10 haunted castles around the world. You won't want to miss it. Castle, thanks again, and until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of our world. Milky Way.